Welcome to Boxing Media Hub. And yes, you are with me for Mark Petrovskii versus Lucas Browne, all the way from Dubai. Thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, we're going to go for it. Marcus Petrovskii, 6 fights, 6 wins, 4 knockouts. Lucas Browne, 35 fights, 31 wins, 27 knockouts. Yeah, all happening, people. We are sponsored by Falcon Contracting and boxbets.co.uk, the channel and the main place for your boxing bets. Andrew B quickly jumping in. Are you going to be showing the fight live? I won't be, mate. Sorry, not allowed to. SWS Boxing, come on, Mark. And Francisco Catalan, who's winning, mate. It's just started. So here we are going for 8 rounds of heavyweight boxing. And yeah, the two guys, the Australian versus the Russian, we are live. So send in your predictions in the comments. Let me know if you're watching it at home. If you're not, I'll give you the best guide. But we're in round 1. It's an early start. Obviously, I had an interview with Lucas Browne the other day, so make sure you check out that as well. And Browne is down with a shot already. Big right hand by Petrovskii. Lucas doesn't look too bothered by it, but he's down already. Inside the first round. Lucas has picked himself up. Petrovskii with a shot to the body. Lucas Browne with a big right hand, just going astray there. Jab to the body by Lucas Browne. Big left hand by Petrovskii. Good 1-2 by Petrovskii as well. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left of round 1 here. Lucas Browne throws a big right hand of his own. Petrovskii sticking behind that jab at the moment. Like Lucas Browne was saying the other day, he wasn't sure because they said he was a southpaw, but he isn't actually. Sticks on the orthodox side of things. So another right hand there by Petrovskii. Lucas Browne jab, sticking with jabs to the body. Left hand there by Petrovskii again. It's all happening in the first round here. Good right hand there by Petrovskii. Backing Lucas into the corner here. Lucas throwing an uppercut, but it's just a bit wild there. Big left hand by Petrovskii again. Just catching the chin every time at the moment. Lucas Browne flicking behind the jab. Trying to keep himself active here. Petrovskii just standing toe-to-toe with him at the moment. Flicks the jab out again. Good right hand there by Petrovskii. So end of round 1. So obviously that goes, well in the hands of Petrovskii there, the first round. Obviously scoring the knockdown through double jab and then the right hand over the top. And that's what took out Lucas Browne. But the right hand was more towards the back of the head. So that's just the way it's sitting at the moment, people. First round, as I say, Petrovskii. And he takes that on, he's got a good point scoring round there in the first round. So let us know at home how you see this one as well. Thank you very much for joining me as always. As I say, sponsored by Falcon Contracting and boxbets.co.uk, the home of boxing betting. Make sure you gamble responsibly. Big shout out as well to everyone that's watching. Big shout out to Ender, who's normally with me for these, but he's busy at the moment. So big shout out to him and a big shout out to all the family out there as well. Here we go, round 2. So Lucas Browne coming out a bit more active here. Shots to the body. A lot of his jabs have been to the body so far. Petrovskii has landed the cleaner shots, but Lucas just sort of throwing those shots, trying to sort of wind up that right hand as he does. Because if he does land, he's a big guy with a lot of weight behind him to land that shot. God, a right hand again. Petrovskii with a 1-2. Lucas Browne has gone down again. He sort of crumbled into the corner, but it looks like they've given that as a slip by the looks of things here. Looks like that was given as a slip. The referee definitely was not counting off that one. They touch gloves, go again. Lucas has already marked up around that right eye, but he always says he's very sort of, that's just what happens with Lucas. He marks up very easily. Good right hand there by Petrovskii again. Lucas just trying to suck him in a little bit, get him into the fight, gives him a nudge. He's saying, come on, bring it on. Lucas just with his back to the ropes, trying to entice the young man towards him. You know, he said full credit to this guy for taking this fight because obviously, you know, Lucas has got quite a record. He's been around a while. He's been in with some names. Petrovskii's sort of new to the ranks, so fair dues to him on that one. But as I say, at the moment, good 1-2 there by Petrovskii. Lucas now bleeding from the nose, throws a big shot there. Who is up now? It's definitely these two guys, Mark Petrovskii versus Lucas Browne at the moment, my friend. Let's say if you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button as well. Stay with us. Check out the rest of the content when we're not doing lives. But yeah, Lucas just coming forward, starting to put a bit more pressure on. We've got about 20 seconds to go of round 2. But as I say, Lucas very much bleeding from the nose and the right side of his eye. Literally drawing to a close in the second round here. And Petrovskii lands a good left and right at the end of the round there. Another round to Petrovskii. So that's, 2 rounds to Petrovskii, and obviously got the knockdown in the first round as well. But definitely landing those cleaner shots at the moment. Just seems to be the way it's going. Lucas is really cut up, but as I say, he marks up all over the place. I was the one that set up the fight between Mark Petrovskii versus Lucas Browne. Massive shout out to Adari. Have I got that right? Adari, Pennant. Big shout out to you, mate. Good contest. So there we have it so far. While we're waiting, we're just going to have a little bit of this.
Hi, I'm Beck Connolly. You're watching Boxing Media Hub. Don't forget to subscribe.
Let's say just a little bit. So yeah, here we are, round 3. Going back out again. Who's winning now? Lucas Browne versus Mark Petrovskii. At the moment, Mark Petrovskii has taken the first 2 rounds. Lucas Browne has taken a bit of punishment in the first round, really sort of battered him up a bit. But as I say, it takes one big shot, heavyweight boxing, as we all know, people. So yeah, back behind the jab again, Petrovskii. Lucas Browne just has been flicking out that jab to the stomach. He's got to try some more up top. He's got to try and work that. Put the power in. He's a big lad. He's got the strength behind him. Jamal, Browne is getting beat up, to be honest, bro. He is at the moment. He marks up every time. Big left hand there by Lucas, though. That's much better. Petrovskii, though, gets straight back behind the jab. Lands sort of 3 jabs in a row. Just keeping the work rate up at the moment. So, yeah, that's how it's kind of sitting at the moment, guys. Petrovskii just keeping up the pressure. Lucas just trying to do enough to sort of land those shots there. good lefts and rights there by Petrovskii again. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go, round 3. Petrovskii landing again. Lucas Browne tries to throw a big right overhand. Does land one there, but not. Good jab there by Lucas as well. Trying to get himself going here, get himself motivated in this fight. Trying to cut the ring off now as well. Not letting Petrovskii get... a big shot there by Lucas Browne. But Petrovskii just sort of dances his way off the ropes and moves away again. Lucas is now sort of winding that right hand up every time he gets close. He knows he can hurt him if he can land it. But Petrovskii sticking behind the jab, now got into the southpaw stance as well. So he has switched, and now he's gone back to orthodox. So lefts and rights here. Left just landing on the chin there by Petrovskii. Lucas Browne just sort of trying to push and cut the ring off as much as he can. He needs to throw more shots because Petrovskii is just taking this at the moment. Just taking the rounds. Great 1-2 by Petrovskii. They're just showing the replays again. Lucas lands a good jab, but good hook comes round by Petrovskii. So Petrovskii definitely landing those cleaner shots at the moment. Give us a comment as well in the description. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at the moment, guys. So let us know what your predictions are for this fight. Any fights that you'd like me to cover coming up as well, let me know those in the comments. Anything you want to chat about, leave it in the comments. We'll get to it, guys. So we're just going into the fourth. Lucas definitely looking battered around that right eye. Looks like a couple of the old blood vessels have gone there as well. Because it's looking very, very sore. The ref's gone out to the corner. The doctor's having a look. Oh, no, I think they're just clearing up the old Vaseline on the face there. I think he was coated in it a bit too much. As I say, if you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you very much for joining Boxing Media Hub. We are here, Mark Petrovskii versus Lucas Browne, live from Dubai. I'm obviously not in Dubai. But yeah, Petrovskii has commanded the first 3 rounds, working well behind the jab, some great 1-2s. But yeah, it's just some of the same in round 4 here. Flicks the jab out there. Lucas just flicks one out, just sort of missing the left side of the face there of Petrovskii. Just trying to cut the ring down. Petrovskii, just the youth in his legs, just dancing out the way for a heavyweight. Like Jamal said, Browne needs to start throwing some haymakers and just try luck. Petrovskii is going to take him out. So yeah, that's how it is at the moment. Thank you for the Arsenal there as well. So we've got just 1.5 minutes left of round 4. Yeah, like Jamal's saying, he just needs to take the risk, I think, Lucas Browne. God, big 1-2 there. He's gone into the corner. And there's a standing count at the moment for Lucas Browne. And they've waived it. They've called it off. Massive shots there by Petrovskii. Lucas Browne just literally fell into the corner. Took some big shots there. Big shots. And the ref has called it. Yeah, Petrovskii moves on. 7 fights, 7 wins, 5 knockouts. There could be some interesting fights out there for Petrovskii. Lucas Browne has another loss on the record. So that will be 36 fights, 31 wins, 27 knockouts. Just another loss there. SWS Boxing. Mark says that. And what round was that, my man? It was round 4. So that was the finish in round 4. Mark Petrovskii beats Lucas Browne. Jamal, it's over. Such a shame for Lucas Browne. Wow, Petrovskii was better than I thought he would or was. 100%. Exactly what my thoughts are, to be perfectly honest. It was one of those. He came out a lot better than I thought he was going to. Full credit to him. He's got a good scalp on his record there as well as a young man. Former world champion. Also lots of belts to Lucas's name. So we just hope Lucas is all right. Mark Petrovskii moves on. Still with his O. No problems at all. Like Lucas Browne said, he's looking at 3 more fights before he calls it a day. He's got his gym all set up in Australia. And yeah, let's just see what happens next for Lucas Browne. So thank you very much for joining me as always. Mark Petrovskii moves on. 7 fights, 7 wins, 5 knockouts. And yeah, commiserations to Lucas Browne. He'll look to see what he can do next. Probably another fight in Dubai. As he said, at the moment, it's about the money. He's coming into the twilight year of his career. He wants to pick up the paychecks as best as he can. So hats off to both fighters. Glad they both came out of it okay. And thank you very much for watching. And I will catch up with you soon. Until next time, hit the subscribe button. Check out the rest of the content. And I'll see you soon. Have some of this.